Hi Kutties, how are you all? I think we took a long gap in our studies. So, hereafter we will try to upload at least 2 videos in a week. To enjoy your learning process, join with us. For more details, kindly contact our office or you can visit our campus. Today we are going to talk about the topic ratio and proportion. In this topic, first we will discuss about the concept of ratio. I hope some of you had good experience with fraction in your previous classes. Dear students, if you like to learn about fraction, inform us. We will upload a video about fraction and their concept. Because ratio and fraction are almost same concept. Now we will learn something about ratio in this session. My dear students, if you have any idea about ratio, comment in our side. Okay, the comparison of two quantities is called as ratio. If we are comparing more than two quantities, then we can took the ratio as compound ratio. We will study later about this topic. The numbers which are involved in the ratio is known as terms of ratio. Here, I will give you some example to get deep clarification about ratio. In this example, we have 6 red colored circle and 8 blue colored rectangles. Now, we can find the ratio between circles and rectangles. So, here the ratio of red color circle and blue color rectangle is 6:8. Also we can write as 6:8 or 6:8 because we have totally 6 circles and 8 rectangles. Dear students, this ratio can be written in 3 different ways. Let's see one by one. In the first way, we can represent the ratio by using colon, which is nothing, 2 dots. So, the ratio between circles and rectangle is 6:8. In the second method, we can use the word to or is to instead of colon symbol. Therefore, the answer is 6:8 or 6:8. Now the last point is fraction is the ratio can be represented in the fraction pattern also. That's why I told you that fraction and ratio are almost related concept. I hope you got an idea how to read and write ratio. Now we will move to the next concept, which is equivalent ratio. You know very well the word equivalent means similar. So this concept is all about similar ratio. It is very simple and easy to find the equivalent ratio or any number. Just you have to divide or multiply the ratio with some other numbers. Dear students, by using this trick, we can find number of equivalent ratio. Now you take 4:5 to find one equivalent ratio. I am going to multiply the term of 4 and 5 by the number 2. Here we got 8:10 as an equivalent ratio. So far, we found the ratio between part to part quantities, but we can find the ratio between part to whole. We will discuss about that one by one. Take an example. In a street, there are 5 pets. 2 boys and 3 girls are there. From the example, we can calculate the ratio between boys and girls is 2:3 or 2/3. And the ratio of girls to boys is 3:2 or 3/2. This is all about the ratio of part to part quantities. Next, we will write the ratio of part to whole. From the above example, the ratio of boys to all pets is 2:5 and the ratio of girls to all pets is 3:5. Let's try with one more example. Here we have 4 red colored circle shapes and 3 yellow colored triangle shapes. From this, we can find the ratio of the following questions. The ratio of circles to triangles is 4:3. The ratio of triangles to circle is 3:4. The ratio of triangles to all shapes is 3:7. Here the total shapes is 7 because we have 4 circles and 3 triangles. Finally, the ratio of circles to all shapes is 4:7. Now the next concept in this lesson, simplification of ratio. Dear students, you must know that the simplest form of any ratio should be a whole number and greater than 0. Here I gave you 3 questions to simplify. Let's solve one by one. In the first question, the given ratio is 18:27. To find the simplest form of the ratio, we have to find the GCF of 18 and 27. So, GCF or HCF of 18 and 27 is 9. Now, divide 18 and 27 by the number 9 so that we will get the answer as 2:3. This is the simplest form of the first question. The next question is given in the form of mixed fraction. To get the answer, first you have to convert the mixed fraction into proper fraction. Hence we got 5/4:7/2. For the fraction type of questions, we have to find LCM to get the simplest form. Note that in the last question we used HCF, but here we are using LCM. If the ratio is in fraction form, you have to take LCM. Therefore, 5/4:7/2 is changed into 5/8:14/8. Now cancel 8 on both sides denominator, so the final answer is 5:14. Dear students, we can solve same questions in the another method, but we will learn about that in the fraction topic. Now the third question is 3.6:9. In this section, we have two decimal numbers. Also, the decimal point is given before one digit. So multiply the numbers 3.6 and 9 by 10. Hence, we got the new ratio as 36:90. This ratio is in the form of first question. So find the HCF and divide the numbers. So if we divide the numbers 36 and 90 by the HCF of 18, we get the final simplest form of the ratio 3.6:9 is 2:5. By using the same concept, you can find the simplest ratio of 4.5:5. The answer is 9:10. I think you got a clear concept of ratio. So, in this class we discuss how to read and write the ratio. Then we got an ideas about equivalent ratio, part to part and part to whole ratio. Finally, we studied how to simplify the ratio if they are fraction and decimal forms. I hope you enjoyed our today class. I will catch you later with another topic. Thank you.